The Rumpus Room, episode
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sink.
Cinca.
Yeah, well, we're back. We're back from Queenstown. That was a cheeky little one. That was room 2, the first of room 2, which was in the hotel room.
Well, I'm still shagged from Queenstown. Actually, no, I have been getting up and at it. This whole week, I've exercised every single day this week, Brooke.
Yeah, I know you have. You've been up, getting early.
Eating clean and eating brain-happy things.
What's on the brain happy?
Is this a bad time to tell you guys I need to go to the toilet? But that's all right. I can keep it in.
For like 40 minutes?
Yeah, easy. Watch me. I'm a woman. I can do anything.
Okay, well, let's go.
Yeah, well, Sunday was sad after a week-long Queenstown adventure, and we partied. We were naughty on Friday and Saturday night.
And just like the whole week down there was just, it takes a lot. It takes it out of you.
It really does.
I've got to do something real quick. It's just a quick giveaway for our listeners, first of its kind, or listeners and viewers. Mainly for the viewers, actually. This one's for the ones who come on through to the viewing, because if you leave a comment, you can win some vintage kit. So this is the last in existence of the first print of some misspelt Brooke Gibson merch.
Very cool, B.
So I made some jet ski merch, and I did a run of them, and everyone who bought one donated a safe night at Women's Refuge. But on the back, it was meant to say 2-stroke or fuck off, and it says 2-stroke of fuck off.
With 2
and they've
asterisks and a CK.
Yeah, but that means it's the first edition.
Show it to the camera.
The first edition.
Yeah, that's like, that's some seriously exclusive shit,
Yeah.
Love that.
Brooke Gibson, Jet Ski Wrangler. If you leave a comment and it's you in the draw, we'll find someone. We're going to go international shipping as well.
Okay, cool. What do they just need to leave any comment and they're in the draw?
They're just saying about the episode.
Okay, nice.
Or just
I love that, bro. I didn't know you were going to do that.
Yeah, I know. Full of surprises.
Taking matters into your own hands. Normally, I'm the one that runs the roost around here.
Well, I'm the rooster of the rooting.
Would you say that you're the Would you say that you're the assistant? Would you say that you're the assistant director to the Cinnabrook brand, or would you say that you're the director and I'm the assistant director?
I think it changes.
Okay, interested. Tell me more.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's just in some things you'll take the lead, and in some things I'll take the lead.
What things do you take the lead in?
I don't know. What do I take the lead in? I don't know. It's like one of those. I don't think about it as at the time.
Okay.
Being like, this is a take the lead thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe just things that you're better at than me, and that you feel more confident in doing, and I just kind of follow your lead.
Yeah, maybe like the out there activity side of things.
Yes, I agree.
As well, take the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe more like front-facing customer role stuff.
Oh, yeah. Any extracurricular activity, maybe after the gig, outside of the gig, things like that. I'll be shaking the hands, cupping it up,
And I will not be doing that. Can't do it.
I come into my own as the producer.
Nice.
You?
When do I reckon I kind of take the reins on things? I'm a control freak, so I feel like in the majority of the time I'll be like yes or no to things that go on the radio show.
Yeah.
I can't help it though. I feel like I've got a strong vision, and sometimes it needs to look the way that I envision it, which I don't think is a bad thing. I've definitely had to learn to like kind of share the final task with you and other people that kind of help with the show.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like other people say, oh, let's do this on the show. And I'm like,
yeah, it's definitely like,
I don't know if I want that on the show. I just care
did feel
heaps
that
about our
with other
show.
stuff. Yeah. I suppose it's just a balancing act of if it doesn't go to the exact vision you're thinking of, to be all right with that.
Yeah. And I've done heaps better.
Yeah.
When we first started our radio show 3 years ago, I was an absolute fucking nightmare. Like it would send me into a spiral. I would have to like do like tapping. If you go to therapy, you know what I mean. Like tapping and doing my breath work and stuff. If a break didn't go the way that I had like planned it out in my head, not good. I feel like I never used to be like that though, Brooke. Like I used to be so fun, carefree, living life Larry.
Maybe that's just like when you just start becoming an adult and you just I suppose you start thinking of maybe consequences and this and that, and you're like, you're not the loosey-goosey young 20-year-old. Like,
with like no responsibilities and all that sort of stuff.
I mean, even I'm like, I've changed.
We have, we both changed, I feel. Yeah. Even from like when we first started the show.
Yeah.
Brooke, you have done you've done lots of growing.
Yeah.
We're not saying you've changed because that sometimes has like negative connotations to it, but I feel like you've done a lot of growing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And self-discovery, and I feel like you've I just feel like you've changed, like growing for the better for sure.
I think definitely. There's a lot of choosing and picking the battles wisely.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I feel like my choosing and picking the battles wisely comes down to like it doesn't actually have to be a big deal, and like it doesn't actually have to be a negative thing, or you don't have to actually really like deep it and like be really upset about that. Choose your battles. You're allowed to be upset about things, and things are allowed to like offend you, or like things are allowed to like piss you off or whatever, but like it doesn't have to be everything.
No.
So that's me choosing my battles.
There we go.
Are you comfy?
Yeah, I'm just moving around.
Yeah. Fuck, honestly, today's been crazy.
Oh, yeah. I've been having a couple beers to take the edge off because I put the edge on.
No shit. He had his ADHD pinger today.
Yeah.
And you don't usually take it every day. You just kind of take it. I mean, you can probably talk more on it, but like I will say, I notice when he's taking it, because it's like, I said to you before, I just said, are you just so exhausted? Like you are just so go.
Yeah, I took it late in the piece today. I think it was like around 12:30. And then
it really came to fruition at about 4:30.
Well, I had a coffee on the way in, and then it's like a slow release. So I mean, it kind of gets to a point and it just kind of stays there. And then I had another coffee, and that just put me on. I've done about 18 different things.
No shit. Well, we just instituted doing our radio show, but he's also like running like 3 businesses. He's like fed cats via an app. Like it's just. And all while, like even little things, like you can't actually sit still. Like he'll constantly be sipping his drink. I'm like, bro, just relax, my boy.
The water bottle got to work out. So I'm just having a few beers to take the edge off, me putting the edge on. It's a constant flow chart, you know. One day I'll get it right. But yeah, I was having to deal with a lot of Facebook Marketplace messages today. I'm deep in the Marketplace.
You love a little Facebook Marketplace.
Well, I've got into it massively recently because me and Arzi and the rest of the flatties are moving out. So perfect time to purge a whole bunch of shit you don't need.
Mm-hmm. Have you told everyone that you've bought a house? I can't remember if we've talked about that in an episode before, but so exciting. Brooke's bought a house.
Yeah, so moving next week. So I've got the little skip bin, the soft skip bin thing, that's getting full up quickly. We had the garage sale, and then there's the last few things that I've got on Marketplace. It brings out some people, doesn't it?
It really does. How's your scenarios been?
One of the things was like a workout bench, like a
Oh yeah, I could have got that.
There's a lot of people out there that want it.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a nice one actually.
Where did that even come from?
My friend Joel put it on my lawn the morning.
Right.
The morning of our garage sale. It was just on our lawn. He'd come around at like 7 a.m, just put it there and didn't say anything.
Love it.
And so to the victor goes the spoils because I get the profit.
Yeah, nice. How much did you make off it?
Ladies coming tonight, $100.
Brooke, have you told Joel this?
Nah, but I could tell him. He'd just be like, "Oh, keep it." Like,
yeah, your friends are all rich. They don't care, eh? They're all just like, whatever.
And then I've got these like aviator style glasses on at the moment.
Yeah,
$60, unworn, unused. There's these like ones, and man, weird like pocket of society who are real keen on aviators.
Why is it huge in the over 40 market?
I don't know, but I had some guy message me. He's like, "Where's your location? I need to know. I need these now, today." And I was like, "Hey, oh man, you're coming off a bit weird." And I was like, "I'll bring him to work," because I was like, "Doesn't sound like someone I want around the house." Did you tell him where
you were working?
Huh?
Did you tell him where you worked?
Yeah.
Dangerous, Brooke. Dangerous.
And he doesn't have a swipe card. He won't be able to get through his little gate.
Yeah, true.
But then He was so desperate. I get a message about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Sorry, mate, I had to find ones closer. I've already bought them. I was like, gee, what? Do you have like a Top Gun dress-up party tonight or something, horse? Why do you need him so fucking quick? So I missed out on $60. But I've got another person who seems somewhat interested, so we'll see how that goes.
Are they also over 40?
Yeah, very same demo.
Fuck, wild.
Yeah, and then I finally put the Honda Jazz up there as well. So that's currently up there. No nibbles, 2 saves, 14 clicks.
You've had a few hitbacks on your Instagram story though.
Yeah,
a lot of people just taking the piss though, eh?
Yeah, someone wanted to swap 3 trillionaire thugs for it, which is definitely...
Rest in peace. What happened to that? What happened to those? Brooke, you'd know more. You're an NFT boy.
People just hodling them, I think. And someone wanted... Same person, actually. They started with a pair of high-top Converses, and I said, fuck off.
They wanted to swap with high-top Converses.
Yeah. And so, and then he was like, NFTs? And I was like, only if they're trillionaire thugs. And he goes, sweet, I've got 38 of them.
Crack up. Speaking of Facebook Marketplace, we put it out to our George Drive listeners and our Rumpus Room listeners. What are your crook and best Facebook Marketplace? What are your worst and best Facebook Marketplace encounters?
Yeah.
Let me try that again so we can get the socials right. What are your best and worst Facebook Place encounters? No, fuck.
Facebook Marketplace.
What are your best and worst Facebook Marketplace encounters?
We had a few rippers come through, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Kickstart it.
Someone just said, I don't even know how to use Marketplace. It's got to be pretty embarrassing. This one here. Oh, people are sending through screenshots. This is mint.
Ooh.
Gave away a TV for free on Marketplace and clearly showed and stated the screen had some damage. The new owner then proceeded to message me and say he was disappointed in me, like my dad, and misled, even though there was pictures and it was fucking free.
That's the worst. It's like when it's free and people kick up a fuss. And you're just like, come and fucking get it. Stop asking me questions. It's free. Get it and then find out for yourself.
Literally. This is from Xavier, who is like a really good friend of ours. He's kind of listened to our radio show for years and he's always just brought us amazing content. Yeah. He's sent through a voice message and then he's screen recorded a interaction with what you would call a ticket scammer.
Oh, yes. There's it runs rife here in Aotearoa.
Rogers. So I saw your little ask for advice with marketplace scams. Not quite the same, but years ago when I was trying to buy or sell a ticket for some gig or something or other, had one of those scammers message me and managed to have some fun. I've got the audio recording sort of, so I'll fire that through. Best of luck.
So he's messaging this lady called Laura, and he said, "Thank you, Laura, you're such a good friend." And then this person voice recorded them back saying,
"Hello, Miss. How you doing? Happy birthday. Long live and prosperity."
Long live and prosper. Star Wars fan, maybe?
And then...
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Xavier. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
You got it. You got to give it to her. She's working for that scam.
She's putting the work in for that scam. This is what Xavier said.
My favourite part is I think you can hear goats in the background, and then I started asking for photos of her goats.
So sick.
I've got one that's just come through.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really weird or strange or anything, but a Facebook Marketplace scammer is using our home address as the pickup location, and I kid you not, in the last 3 months we've probably had 40 people come to our house, each asking to pick up the thing that they brought to Facebook Marketplace, and it always changes. One time it's a TV, then it's a Kenwood mixer, then it's a bike, then it's a couch, then it's just literally anything you could think of that would be in the home. And honestly, we're getting so fucking sick of it. People come to our door and we're just no, you've been scammed. Sorry, you've been scammed. But then sometimes they haven't even paid for it yet, and they brought cash with them, and it's why would he send them to our house to buy something with cash, and he's not even going to be there? And then we thought that maybe the neighbour down the road was moving out and was selling things, but we realised that's not true. And yeah, it's still going on, and I don't know when it will stop.
That is crazy.
How annoying.
So annoying. But honestly, I so wish it was Brooke's house. I so wish it was Brooke's address that got given, because that would flip you out so hard.
But imagine if they came and I had one of the items, which is like, they're like, oh, I'm here for this workout bench. And I was like, oh, you're the person. And oh wait, I'm also selling one. Is this not?
Wait, but also, just say this happened to you and they came with cash. They're like, oh, I'm here for the TV. You'd be like, how much? Have I sold it to you again? And they're like, oh, $50. And you're like, yes.
Doesn't seem right.
Someone said accidentally backed into their van when I was leaving and left a massive dent. That's so funny. That's so funny. I want to know if they were buying or selling, because that's so funny.
Yeah, you're like, oh wow, I've just made $50 from selling this fucking NutriBullet, and now I've got a $300 excess because I've reversed into fucking Gary's ute. You'd be fucking off it, eh? You'd be off it. And like, what if it was a weird interaction to begin with, and then you're like, man, can't wait to get out of here. Fuck yeah.
It's so funny.
Oh, man.
Guy reckons, fuck you, pussy, because I sold the item. Imagine just saying that to someone.
Like, it was like, so someone else has nabbed it first, and he's just giving it a fuck you, pussy.
This is a text. This is like a text interaction.
Okay.
Screenshot of two people on Marketplace. That's what they look like. How do I know this isn't a scam? Why would it be a scam? Because you won't show me a photo. There is a photo with the original post. I can send you more of the actual shoe, but I'm not sending you a photo of me wearing them. Well, if you can't do that, then sorry, I'm not interested. That's fine. I've got someone else interested. No worries. Hey, I forgot to ask you. What? Can I see your feet, please? They are relentless, eh?
Oh yeah, I brushed over the bit where I wanted to see your feet. Oh man, like there must just be trolling through Marketplace. Is it because like obviously you could just Google feet pics, but I suppose it's something knowing that you're like talking to the person who owns the feet.
Yeah.
Or something. There's like a small.
No, I think that's what it is.
It's like a connection. You're like,
it's a psychological thing, I think. Also, like, I think that feet fetish people, I think it's like a fully fledged addiction. Like, I think it's actually kind of sad when you like read more into it, but like they genuinely can't help it, and it like becomes a bit debilitating because you're losing all of your friends and family to it because you're like
keep sniffing their shoes. Or
you
something.
can't help it. It's wild, man. I've got a personal feet fetish story, but not as in I don't have it, but like my childhood friend had one.
Oh, really?
We were young, and like my shoes kept on going missing. It was heavy.
Not the jelly sandals. Bit of toe jams and nose for sure.
I tried to sell my spare bed, and the guy kept asking me if he could come around and try it out. Even if it wasn't like,
just like, oh, can I come have a nap?
Well, Hold on.
I'm a side sleeper.
Oh, I better not snore in front of you.
They're like, let me do a fake snore. Hold on.
Okay, I've got more. Hold on.
Nah, I got utterly abused for selling one earpod. I think it was the left one and the case. Like, I lost it and I just didn't have a use for the earpods anymore. Like, I don't want one in the case. So, you know what? Listed on Marketplace and so much hate. I think the comments popped off. Like, it was ridiculous. No one's going to buy one earpod. Like, you can't sell one earpod in the case. All this stuff. Well, guess what? I sold it and I got $50 for one earpod and a case.
Do you have an earpod?
See, exactly. That's the thing. There'll be someone out there. They've lost the case and the left ear.
And they've lost their fucking marbles.
And all they wanted was a little home for their right one.
That's wild, oi. I love that. It could be something for us.
Had a shocker of a purchase last year. Brought a microwave. Brought it home. It blew up. Messaged them back. No reply. I got shitty. Drove back to the city and dropped it off outside their apartment and wrote a note. Con man, don't trust this guy with his name on it.
Yeah, that's sick.
Meanwhile, it begins to rain. Drove home and all hell broke loose.
Oh, no.
Went back to the city after arranging a time for a meeting for a refund. No show, different address. And then threats from the girlfriend started coming that her daddy's in a gang and is going to teach us a lesson. Family member of mine is the police, so we've reported it and all this kind of thing. Went on for a couple weeks.
Marketplace is a breeding ground for just content, eh?
Over probably like a $40 microwave.
That's wild.
Yeah.
We're actually looking through Marketplace today, weren't we, Brookie? And you found a gorgeous little decor sign. What was it? A home. It was $10, wasn't it?
Yeah, so someone's done a bit of home arts and crafts, got out the popsicle sticks and the glue
Good
gun.
on them, because sometimes that's the way to make the days pass.
So there's about that big, heaps of them in the line, all glued together, and they've even glued a board around it, and then written on with not even a vivid, probably like a ballpoint. Life is hard, but keep living on, with a smiley face. Great sentiment.
Show it to the camera.
Oh yeah, I'll try to zoom in. And then the description, or the title is Homemade Wall Ornament with a D. And in the description, you can hang it on walls or on tables in your home. $10.
Fuck, $10.
That's pushing
That's
it.
steep.
That's steep.
It's so steep.
Did you buy a table?
Yes. Well, I'm going to try and make the story as like non-incriminating as possible.
Great start.
But yes, we did buy a table. Whoops, let's forget about the other one. Yes, we bought a table. What happened with that one? I forget.
You haggled it down to 20 and then showed up and pulled out like $60 to then just give you 20.
Well, I'm sorry, but you know.
Hey.
We're sorry. I wasn't going to put my. I didn't know we were asked to leave my cash.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you could have $500 in the bank. Doesn't mean you're willing to spend up to that on an item.
Unfortunately, they can see the bank in this instance, and I'm sorry about that. Now that I think about it, very mean. But also,
falling out. Oh, sorry. Watch out for that.
Hold on. We went to a very rich neighborhood. They were more than okay with $20.
Yeah, they were new parents though.
Gee, boy.
It was a nice house though. It was a nice house.
Fuck me.
Nice house. No furniture left though. They were trying to feed the kids.
How about G-Boy's currently trying to sell his nerd laptop.
Oh, yeah, the gaming
laptop. I love you so much. I'm not taking the piss. Yes, I am. But you also used to play. Because you also played Minecraft on it.
I can only imagine the cretins coming out of the woodwork, like little Bora Bora.
Well, like, come on. It's like a decent laptop. Jeez,
yeah.
He barely used it. He used it for, like, visuals and shit for stuff. And then, like, he's put it up there for $1,000, which I think...
Which is reasonable.
Retail for 2.5.
Retails for 2.5. Give us $1,000. Come on, we fucking need it.
Didn't someone offer you drugs for it?
Yes. They offered G-Boy 5 grams of MDMA. Which I don't know what the street value is for MDMA, but like, is it $1,000?
I think it'd be a hassle though, wouldn't it? You just want the cash.
They wouldn't take 6. Joking.
Fucking funny. Oh, how about the weed?
Oh yeah.
This is funny.
Yeah.
We said no, obviously, but we went to go buy a mirror off Facebook Marketplace.
Hold on, quick interjection.
Yep.
In the photos, could you see the person?
Has anyone ever been able to take a photo of a mirror for Facebook Marketplace and not have your toes in it? That's what I want to know.
You got to. You press the button and you hoon away.
Wait, let's try. There's a mirror right there.
By the time the photo takes and bounces back, you're gone. Physics.
That wouldn't work.
No.
Too
quick.
So we went and got this mirror from this place, and like when we got there, like, geez, it was like there was just like, they were collectors, you know, they collected stuff on their lawn.
Like a antique hoarder.
But like on their lawn, like they just had heaps of like projects on the go. You know what I mean?
Wasn't my house, was it? Did you pick something up my flat, mate? Did they sell some of my shit? I needed a stock take.
And so we went to this place and I turned up and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Thank God G-Boy's with me. We get there and then how much was it, G-Boy?
It was like $40. $40.
Yeah, it was like $40 and
Oh no, I think it was 50 and we only had three 20s.
320s.
So you needed 10 change or something?
Yeah, so I needed $10 change. So I gave them the 60 and I was like, oh, sorry, I've only got 60. And they're like, do you want a bag of weed? And like, I was like, honestly, no, love that so much. Thank you so much for the offer, but I'll be fine.
So
I just gave them 60 for it.
Oh, so instead of him taking 10 off, you had to give 10 more. I think I did take 10 off. I think it was one of those ones where it's like, no, you take it. No, you take it.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Anyways.
okay.
But that was very funny. What an interesting scenario that was.
There's some critters out there, man.
Yeah, crazy. I was just looking at my Instagram DMs just because we're in there to look at the...
Yeah. What do you got?
I've got my official first certified baddie.
Oh, someone send a...
I've
you're
never
a
been called a
baddie.
certified baddie before. That's my first time. Babe. And you know what? Could be my type because he's got a fish in his profile picture. Good on you, Matt Skidmore.
Oh! Certified baddie. You could frame that, I reckon.
I could.
That'd be funny.
I won't, but I could.
That'd be funny if you had like it'd work well in my garage, having like a section where we frame like just out of pocket messages like any of us have ever got. We're like on the wall, and so like people are like, someone sent you that.
Yes, and then people will start sending them because they want to be featured on Brooke Gibson's wall.
And like it doesn't have to be to me. It's just like any of our mates would be like, bro, look at this. And I'm like, screenshot it, send it, we'll frame it and put it on the fucking collage wall.
Yes, I'm keen. Let's do it. Start sending us real out of pocket messages and we'll put it on Brooke's wall. Yeah, do it. I love it. I welcome it.
Famous last words. Last bit on the marketplace, I've just listed the very infamous 2006 Honda Jazz.
A Honda Jazz for those that don't speak Brooke English.
I've been spending the last few weeks just getting it ready for sale, bit of a service, new brake pads, all the shebang, because it's surplus to requirements.
What does that mean?
Well, it's like we've got too many cars, so it's surplus to requirements.
Cheap boy, have you ever heard of that word? Surplus to requirements.
I've heard of surplus.
That's wild. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
No, it just rolled off your tongue. Like you knew what you're talking about.
It's definitely used in almost this kind of setting. You're like, oh, I've got too many motorbikes. This one's surplus to requirements, or this car, or these computers. It's like when you've got.
It must be nice, bro. It got too many cars.
They're all fucking cheapies. I don't think anything was made in this
Big
decade.
Red was very nice. Big Red's very nice.
Yeah.
And the long-nosed dolphins.
Oh, long-nosed
nice.
Nelly. Yeah, needle-nosed Nelly, the little Honda Accord wagon. So it's selling the Jazz. And so I've been getting it ready. And one of the things, the hubcaps on it, they were just looking tired. It's been curbed so many fucking times.
From
front,
you, not Ozzy.
Yeah, the front ones were haggard. They were haggard. They're looking like me after day 3. And so I thought, you know what? I'll give this
Holding on to dear life.
Yeah, just hanging on. So I went and I bought a pack of 4 new hubcaps. I whacked them on. They were on tight. Now I know that a lot of people zip tie them on, and I didn't do that.
Really?
I didn't do that because
I've never seen anyone zip tie them on, B.
I know why. So because if you need to get to the wheel nuts to like change the spare tire, you don't want to be carrying pliers to undo it or whatever. Anyway, all spruced up. I got a wash yesterday. I'm going down to meet you guys for like a little coffee or juice down near the waterfront. I was like, oh, I'll take the Yaz. Get some photos.
Yeah,
to put online.
nice.
Rock up, scenic location. I park angled across 2 parks.
Yeah.
Tires slightly askew.
Nice.
For the look. I get out, close the door. One the fucking cunt's gone. One of my hubcaps is fucking MIA. They've been on the car for 24 hours, and one of the dogs has gone, fuck this, I'm out. And so he's left 3 of his mates behind. The Jazz is looking skew with. It's looking like I'm on day 4, fucking looking in 2 different directions like a chameleon of fucking automobiles. And,
over here, brother.
and so I'm thinking, man, the worst thing is you can't buy them in singles.
Oh no! What, you got to buy them in 4?
I got to buy another 4-pack, $50.
How much? $50?
Yeah, and because I used a
Come on.
voucher I had. Someone had bought me for my birthday, $100 voucher. So I used half of that on these fucking hubcaps and an air freshener, coconut, delicious, comes with the car. And I was like, oh, now I've got to go spend the rest of the voucher and some. That's why I'm trying to sell this other shit on Facebook Marketplace and sell for this shit to fucking get. So just a big
your whole like just
ecosystem.
Is just...
And by the end of it, I've done all this. I'm probably in the hole still. Anyway, so I'm doing this photo shoot. So there's me. Side note, to the side at the Royal New Zealand Yacht Squadron, there is like a nature baby expo going on. So there's 2,000 young mums with front packs and a few dads, and they're all watching me trying to take photos of a Honda Jazz, and they go, who's that 6'3" cunt? He can't even fit in it. Is he driving from the back seat? And then so I'm running around taking photos, but of course, to get one side, I've got to take a hubcap from the other side, put it on this side, get the photo, then I've got to move the hubcap around. So smoke and mirrors, if you look on Facebook Marketplace, it has 4 hubcaps. So whenever anyone is coming, I'm going to have to break the bad news to them.
Oh, yeah. Do you do this before or after the deal, Brooke?
No, you do it when they come. So they're already there.
Or when they're coming to look at it.
And I'll go, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. It's gone. Fucking gone.
Someone's stolen it last night.
I reckon.
Do people steal them?
If they're not zip tied on, probably. And so I've gone and zip tied all the other 3, but I am going to have to go and buy. But I don't think I'll buy them until someone's buying the car, and then I'll just use some.
So it's a sure deal.
Yeah, no, it's a sure deal.
You can offset the offset stuff.
Exactly. I'll be offsetting something, that's for sure. But hey, 2006 Honda Jazz.
You are the epitome of just being offset. Hey.
But that's what I've been dealing with today, man.
So if anyone wants his car, actually I've got one for sale too. If you're keen, hijacking his thing. I'll hijack it. Watch.
2 for 1.
I've got a Mini for sale. Mini Countryman 20, around about 13. 4-door, 4-wheel,
Good
4
caboose.
hubcap.
No.
Actually, I don't have hubcaps. I've got rims, my G. And they're shiny and bright. Because actually, I just got them redone. They're black too, so very snazzy. The windows aren't tinted, but they give that energy.
You can still root in it.
Yeah. They give that energy off. Battery, totally fine. Honestly, it's so fine.
Don't ask about the battery.
Don't ask about the battery.
Because that's probably the best thing in there.
And you actually don't need to ask about it because it's totally sweet, I promise.
It's finance.
And it takes gas. It takes petrol.
And
93. Is it 93? What's it, 95?
We'll go with
95,
5.
the nice stuff.
And if you want to ride in it, it's ass, gas, or grass. No one rides for free.
Exactly. Good caboose on it. There's heaps of boot space. Like we could put like 4 July suitcases in there.
There's still, I think, 2 KRK speakers and a MIDI controller in there from 2019.
Yeah, and also the speakers are Hamden and Round, or what are they called? Hamden
I
and...
met them.
They stole your hubcap.
What was it? Those guys?
Hamden and Rahal, like that really nice speaker company.
Ooh.
No, you know about this, or was it Harry?
I think Harry geeked out over that.
What is it? Hamden speakers.
Haddon? Hadden or something?
Sounds
like a basketball player.
Harman Kardon.
Harman Kardon
speakers. And also, you can like preset your favorite radio stations.
When did that become a thing?
But also the other cool thing about it is that the speedometer is in the middle and it's a circle, and like when you go like quite fast it's like wee, and there's like a light that goes around.
Yeah, and then the revs kind of chase the speed. And
there's sport mode. You can kind of like
got a few ponies under the hood. Yeah,
you can do that thing.
Oh, skeet.
You can ski out of places. No, what's that? Like Tokyo Drift hydraulics. Yeah, and also there's a special button. Only the buyer. I'll tell you where the button is, but you can get glow in the dark.
Undercar
Neons as well.
Fuck me.
Special button only for the buyer.
The Honda Jazz almost now looking not that great of a buy.
Whatever he's offering for the Honda Jazz, I'll go down by $50.
And a pair of hubcaps.
Actually, another business idea, because I'm thinking like maybe I could be a car salesman.
On now, yeah. You're on a roll.
I've got a few actually, but I've had this brilliant idea. You know when you, you know, a turtleneck.
I knew this was coming. You can go with it.
You know, a turtleneck, like, it covers a bit of room because it's coming right up the throat. It covers a bit of room and it's a bit hot because they're always long sleeve, unless you get the short sleeve ones, and those are a different type of beast.
That's a different kind of person.
I've had an idea. Business, make crop top turtlenecks.
I mean,
hear me out, Brooke. What do you think about my idea?
It's pretty good because the main purpose of the turtleneck is the neck region. That's the selling point. That's the jewel in the crown. That is the tinted windows on the Mini.
That is the pudding on the top.
Yeah, and you need that. You don't need this because unless you are a thief in the night, you normally wear something over top of the turtleneck.
True.
So you don't really need to see this section of the turtleneck.
True.
But you don't want the heat from that section. Man, I know so much about this idea, even though it's yours. So just the top. Just the top,
This is
please.
what we do. We riff. We riff off each other. We riffing. We're business owners and we're business partners and riffing.
Just tit for tat.
Tit for tat.
Yeah?
Why don't we get, this is how we make money, okay?
Yeah.
You buy cheapy turtlenecks as a whole, and then you cut the bottom off and make, oh no, hold on. No, I've got a better idea. We go and get cheap long sleeve shirts, cut off the bottom half, turn that into the turtleneck. Genius. Might be a bit tight around the neck.
I reckon it'd be a bit saggy. You'd be like an upside down lampshade.
I don't know, I did fashion tech in year 12.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon I could probably sew it up nice and straight.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah?
Turtlenecks, we're on.
Okay, what could they be called? The tit for tats turtles.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
That's the
Turtlenecks,
tagline.
yeah. Turtlenecks.
Turtleneck, because it's not turtleneck, just the tip.
Turtles, just the tip. Is it good or no?
I reckon.
I don't know. I feel like we're well deep into this chat. I don't know if it's good or not.
Comment section. If you are the person who creates a name for this, you can get in on the ground floor as a part-time investor. I say part-time because as soon as we start making money, you're out.
You are such a Chibuddy G operator, eh?
Thank you.
Last thing for the podcast. G-Wo, can you bring that mirror over? I've got some physics to test.
Yeah, I reckon.
Let's see if I can do this. Taking a photo and taking a photo.
So you press photo and then you move your hand and then it should mean that you're out of the mirror.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Did you get it?
Not bad.
Wait, imagine,
One more.
Imagine putting it up with that.
3, 2, 1. Oh, 3, 2, 1.
I reckon you jump as you press.
Oh, jump and press. 3, 2, 1. Fuck, I've done my neck.
I reckon we can sell this.
Yeah?
The studio doesn't need this, does it?
Well, thank you very much for watching the podcast. That's the Rumpus Room episode 5.
And there's G-Boy. You can probably see him in the mirror.
We'll see you in the next one.
You just put it on a timer, guys.
Oh, fuck.